What's up? What's up? What's up?
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Hope you're well, Fierce Pokeballs. Man, I have had a day. I got... One of my ears is going to fall. I did 9 Gigantamax Grimmsnarls today. No shiny, no hundo. Hoping for the shiny, but... And I did a Shadow Darkrai, which was pretty cool. Oh. No shiny for that either, but mainly going for the Grimmsnarl. Just because I think come the Wild Area event, Grimmsnarl itself is going to be the hardest one to do just because it's 6-star, whereas Darkrai's a Shadow 5-star raid. It's a little bit better. Hundo Shadow Fletchling, yo! Congrats! The Hundo Shadows are always hype. The Darkrai I got was... shit. I was just stoked to get a Shadow Darkrai, to be fair. That one was an RSVP, but all of the Grimmsnarls I would do were, I'd just go on the friends list and there would be people in them. I'd like to go to number 4.
Yes, Daddy.
What's up, Trevor? Currently battling a grunt. With an Oshawott. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I was just talking about the abundance of Grimmsnarl battles I did earlier today, or throughout the day. I'm a bit gutted the limit is 10. Because I did 8. No, I did 9, caught 8, and then did a Darkrai. Does anyone know if the Darkrai can be shiny? I assume it can because, you know, why wouldn't they? But it can? Oh, awesome. Also, what's up, Rock Fan? Bro, this thing's Whiscash is putting me through it. Yeah, I had to do a lot of searching, and I did all of the searching after the fact. But I had to work out if it was even possible to get a shiny Grimmsnarl through remote battling, because I thought, oh, maybe they've locked it for remoters, but in person it can be, until the actual event next weekend. But no, I saw people on Twitter, so if I'm still awake at midnight, actually they won't be around if it's in Nagasaki. First thing tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'll be waiting. One of the boring shiny hunts in the ZA. Which one's that? Monday the limit is 30. That's no good to me. I've got to work. Oh, Oh, you're doing fossil restores. Well, hopefully it doesn't take you too long. 1 in 4,000 isn't too bad. Not with those, no. Yes, I am going to live stream Shadow Lugia and Shadow Ho-Oh, because that'll be 6 PM for their raid hour. So I'll be finished work by then. But I'll be doing those ones in person, so. And I also had a look in my Pokemon box. I have 2 Shadow Ho-Oh and no Shadow Lugia. So fingers crossed, I get a Lugia. What did you guys think of the DLC announcement last night? Or the new, oh, there's one. The new news that's come out. Shadow Lugia is funny. Why is Shadow Lugia funny? What news? They showed off 2 new megas and we got a release date. Which honestly I thought around that time was possible, but I mean if I was a betting man I still would have said late January for release, but no, it's the 10th of December. YouTube, although it's all over Twitter as well. Also, I mean, I can pull up the trailer. You're gonna go watch it? Oh, good. I see we've also got Pick a Peck Community Day. I think that's towards the end of the month. And we've also got the Community Days, I think, for the entire next season, or the dates at least. For all of those, which, honestly, I really like when they do that. Because it lets me like plan things ahead of time. Yes, I will forget, but I intend on using Freeze Shock with Kyurem, because it'll stop the Shadow Legendaries from moving around, so I can actually throw balls at them. Yeah, I've when Shadow Groudon and Shadow Kyogre had like weekend-long raids. I don't know, it wasn't like an event, but you know. whenever I did those, I would use Curum because it would just, it'd stay still. And they are a pain if they're not. Woo. What else is at my house? There's a Wormpool, it's not shiny, and there's a Squovit. When does this event end? 2 days, okay. Because I haven't got a shiny Stantler yet, and it's one of the boosted ones, and I just want to get it just to get it. I got the Paris Day 1, but... Actually got a Carablast today, I was quite happy with that. I was disappointed it wasn't a Grimmsnarl, of course, but... I was happy with the random wee Carablast. Just during my lunch break. I'm also quite glad that there's nothing, other than the Nagasaki event, there's nothing on globally this weekend, event-wise at least, because there's a lot of upcoming events. There's another one. There's a lot of upcoming events and like a radar every day next week, and I've got like heaps of posts and campfire meetups to make. It is indeed. Well, hold on. Regular Grimmsnarl isn't chubby. It's still like muscular. It's just short. It's less lean. Oh. Fix that. There we go. I assume that's charging. I'll find out, I'm not sure. It was, it's the charge cord for my Switch 1, but my Switch 1's not over here anymore, so we'll see if I plugged it into my Switch 2, or if I, did. And I also plan on streaming over the weekend, but I'm going to stream the Diancie side story and do that little event stuff. And then I'll probably just chill and shiny hunt or do something. I also noticed something, and I don't know if it's a bug, but when I did the Grimmsnarls today, the first one I caught, it registered in the Pokedex as Grimmsnarl. And then the second one I did registered in the Pokedex again, but it registered the Gigantamax. They, Diancie's free. It's just a mystery gift. So when you get the Diance site, I think it's called, it unlocks a part of the story, I believe. I hope it's free, because I haven't paid for the DLC yet either. I'm pretty sure it's free. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that as well. It's good to have like a rest weekend before we're
Lizard.
16 hours.
Lizard. 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 Lizard.
Lizard.
Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard.
Also, if you missed the you missed the Greninja, you can get that again. I think it's like rank Y or something. I don't know. I got it after one battle. So I guess I have two of them now. And Delphoxite was, I think it was rank S. Oh god. Don't want this as a phase. You picked up Shiny Alpha Ampharos. Hey, awesome. Right. Alright, hopefully now I can actually go forward. There's also a very good chance that I'm not, well, I'm going to stream the Wild Area event, but I'm not going to be walking around. So it won't have like camera IRL stream stuff. Because I don't know where I would do it safely enough that I would maintain the network connection while our park's closed. Genuinely don't think we're going to get it open until like Christmas. Which sucks, but weather do be doing things. Oops, wrong way. This way. What did you guys think of the new Megas? Sometimes I wonder if I'm just like, I'm just incapable of... No, that's not true. There are definitely things that I dislike about Pokemon. But I thought both the new Megas were cool. I actually think that Baxcalibur needed something. There's another one, appearance-wise. And I like what they did with the Mega. I'm not going to lie. I think it added enough to its design that it looks a bit more complete in itself. Trimeco I'm indifferent about. I like the look of it, but I mean, it's Trimeco. It is what it is. Oh, yeah. 4 off 1 sandwiches. Awesome. Next 2 sandwiches away have none. I'll be so upset if that happens. Right. Looking around, looking around. Oh yes, I did see that about the Go Pass as well. I actually forgot that we were getting it, and for the past like 2 weeks, all of the like Pokemon Facebook groups that I'm in, everyone was talking about what they're going to use it on, and I'm just like, why don't I have this? I'm a consumer. But no, it's not even out yet. I also have absolutely no idea what I'm going to use my silver bottle cap on. I'm going to use it on a Nundo and ruin it. I will absolutely not do that. I'm sure I've got a Charizard there that would benefit from it. I did think that both Mega Raichus look quite good, like in game. But I do agree with a lot of the discourse around. One of them looks like a Mega Raichu, the other one looks more like a Mega Pikachu. I definitely like them both, but I think X is probably my current preferred one. We're also getting, I believe, 2 more announcements for the DLC before the DLC comes out. I saw graphics getting released, giving dates. Don't remember what they are, but I retweeted it. Actually, I've got Twitter open over here. Let me have a look. Look, it's me. There we go. Those American dates, the 19th. So the 19th of November, and then... Oh, we don't have the date for the other one. I assume it'll be right before the DLC drops, as like a real big, like, hype-up teaser one, last-minute purchases. You guys know how marketing works. Lamont Duane 1995, thank you very much for the follow, appreciate it. Do I have an English Lugia? Yes. I was going to say something smart, like, I don't know if I have one from England, but I decided I was too lazy to play that joke. Here. Double check before I jump off. Right, let's go. Whee. They're all normal. What if we can snag a 5th one on the first sandwich? The audacity! Rude. Bro almost made me fall off as well. Yeah, the hitbox on some of the Dunsparce is crazy wide. Not 100% sure why they did that, but I wonder if it uses its body as like the center of its body, and then the entire like length of it, like the radius around it, so that if it turns around on the spot, I could encounter it. Oh, there's a shiny. Way on the fringes. Number 5, 1 sandwich. Yas. Oh, there was a new Stantler at my house. I was hopeful. I'm being RSVP'd. I can't join. I'm not allowed. Cowards. Here I was spending my money on raids, and they're like, no, you must be restricted to 10. Oh, well, don't take my money. It's fine. It is not charging. Okay, I do have a solution for it, but it's fine. It'll wait till the end of this sandwich. I haven't disconnected my other Pro controller from my Switch 1, so I don't think I can connect it to my Switch 2 until I've disconnected it. But it's fine. Right, we are definitely near the end of the sandwich. Maybe if I'm lucky, maybe 5 minutes. If I'm unlucky, it'll be about a minute. Another one. 6. 6 is pretty ridiculous. Which does scare me slightly for the next 2 sandwiches. Because they may start to feel a little bit draggy if they if there's no sparkles. Are you guys going to do the Mightiest Mark Hydreigon? I'll say after my stream, when I'm chilling in bed, I'll probably do it. But it'll be interesting to know how many people are actively still interested in them. It must have been closer to being right about 5 minutes remaining. I like how the ones way on the edges of the spawn radius are still like there, but they just fade out, but they don't quite despawn. I just don't know how deep into the walls they can go. No, I don't think they can get into the walls very far. No, that wasn't one. Right. No! It's over! It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground! Alrighty, let us fly back to the surface and do some evolutions. Six shinies. Sweet! Right, let's have a look. Right, we got a sleepy time mark. That's it? Okay, only the first one had a mark. Right. Luckily, I only have to teach 5 the move. Oops. What a crazy lucky sandwich. No, not that. Right, that one. It's been a very long time since I've had 6 or more than like 4 or 5 off a sandwich on stream. I did do that one, I did, yeah. I was having a brain fart. All right. Evolution time. What? Another 2 segment. That one's obviously already a 2. Bruh. I tell you, these things hate me. I'm almost 2.5 times odds. 4 more. And a lucky last from this batch. Nope. That's crazy. Oh yeah, if you didn't see last night, I got a package in the mail. So cool. Wait, there. Look at the camera. Do the whole meme. It's been 3,000 years. I tell you, I feel that old. I've got to walk up and down like huge stairs at work. Like, well, not huge, but like quite high stairs. Oh, you youngins don't know what you're in for. Right, let's get into the subway simulator. Anderson Posse Gaming, thank you very much for the follow, appreciate it. All done. What am I up to tonight? Self-torture. I am shiny hunting a 3-segment Dunsparce. I got very lucky with the last sandwich. I got 6 shinies. None of them were 3s, so yep, and I've done 246 phases, so I'm well and truly over odds. I mean, actually, it's in a cave, but I mean, you could hunt in tents, I guess. Speed run, lose followers. Yeah, so I'm mostly just chilling. I have the Switch 2, so I am getting more spawns than what I was getting when I was doing this hunt on the Switch 1, which is great. But still, no 3-segment. Not yet. It'll happen. Oh, nice. What game were you nuzlocking? Is it randomized? Violet, nice. How are you breaking down your areas for the Nuzlocke? Is it like every designated area on the map, or how are you splitting the map into encounters, I guess? A Nuzlocke in these games would be so hard. There's what, 18? Is it 18? Like, not gyms, but like, sort of gyms. If you count the Titans, the gyms, and Team Star, it'd be like 18, I think. if I remember correctly. Oh, I hatched one egg from each type, then played until they faint, and then you can't use them again. It's a very different but super interesting way to do a Nuzlocke. I rate that. I haven't done a Nuzlocke in years. And the last one I did, I lost. So it was 18, yeah. You've still got to do the Elite Four, and yeah, rough. No, it's not shiny. It's not the sparkly kind. Do you do the... it's a little bit of rule bending in Nuzlocks. Do you do shiny claws? So if you encounter a shiny, you're allowed to catch and use it. But not like hunt for one, just if you happen upon one. I know a lot of people do, but I know that that's also not in the base rules of the Nuzlocke. Who doesn't? Oh no. I mean, there's nothing wrong with carrying on until you're actually out of Pokemon. Especially if you just want to keep playing and you're like, well, technically I've lost, but who cares? Oh, you won't use it, but you won't turn it down. I'm okay with that. That's fair. I have gotten my Delphoxite. Haven't used it, but I got it. I still haven't used the Greninjite. Two battles to get it and the Greninjite. Okay, well, you're doing better than me. I think it took 4 battles for me. 2 of them I got 3rd. And then I think maybe the other 2 I won. Maybe I got 2nd on one of them. Yeah, 100%. Pokemon is definitely one of those games that you can just have fun. Just no pressure, just chill, just do whatever. The fact that you got to rank R is crazy. Do we know what the prizes are for rank A for this season? Sport balls didn't entice me, but if there's anything interesting this season, maybe I'll give it a go. I was tempted last season. I was just like, oh, the items sort of suck. For me. Sheesh. I'm also super lazy, so I use the same team that I used last time, which is my Lucario, Gardevoir, and Talonflame. It's not exactly the dream team for winning. Emboar, Ampharos, and Gyarados. I see a lot of Gyarados, Garchomp. I've started seeing. I didn't see them last season, but I've seen Mega Metagross, Xerneas. I saw a couple of Ampharos people, but I probably didn't do enough battles to get a full gauge of what the meta is, but I felt like everyone used Ampharos last season. You also noticed that my Aura Sphere wasn't one-shotting Lucarios, there's a shiny, but Lucarios with... There we go, got it. Lucarios with Focus Blast were one-shotting me. I was like, oh, that's not good. Perfect. Now we're talking. Yeah, I feel like I've been out of a competitive Pokemon mindset for so long now. And also I'm lazy. I need to get out of that mindset. They need to hurry up with the Pokemon champions. Incentivize me. Should do a Pokemon, I'd have to work out how to do it. So say I should do a Pokemon Showdown stream. But the problem is if I'm showing you guys what I'm doing, and I ended up battling one of you guys, that's not fair. Sometimes I'm bored and I'll just jump on random battles and I'll just go crazy. I'm like, yeah, I still got it. But it's only because it's random. If I had to make my own team, I'd be shit. Arrgh. Actually, if you've run out of remote passes, can you accept RSVPs and go, but just not join them? Because if that's the case, I should just accept RSVPs and just send invites to people, so other people can at least do them. Only be for Japan is currently, I think, 4 hours behind us. So I don't know when their raids end. If they end like 9:30 p.m, then yeah, they've still got like another good 4 and a bit hours. They probably end at 6, to be fair. It would be kind of wild if the sandwich only gives off the one shiny. After the last one, I'm like, oh, more. Yeah. Saw myself walking into that. Whee! Oh. I was looking past it. Oh, I feel myself getting so tired though. With the way that daylight savings time is right now for me, those nighttime like Pokemon trailers, 3 a.m. is brutal. I'd argue it's worse than 1 a.m. 1 a.m. I can get like a short sleep beforehand and then like an okay sleep afterwards, whereas I'm only getting that little okay sleep after the 3 a.m. ones. So I wake up feeling a little bit more tired. Luckily it's not every week like it was during the Sun and Moon era, because that was wild. Ooh, swerve. mean. Oh, whoops. I just remembered. Because the DLC is out on a Wednesday, I'm going to have to ask for leave on a Wednesday. I know that DLC traditionally does drop then, but why? Why Wednesday? Friday or a Saturday would be so much better. Actually, Friday. Friday would be much better for a DLC drop. Because if I was to ask for leave, that would give me a long weekend. There's a new Hoot Hoot spawn at my house. It's the wrong way, that way. Thank you. Wasn't the sparkly kind. I actually pulled a shiny Persian in Pocket before I went live. I feel like the shiny cards is just so much rarer in this set. Which I think is good and bad. It's good because it keeps them rare, but also I want them. I want them. Give them to me.
Yes, Daddy.
That is the only appropriate response to my commands. There'll be zero brattiness in my chat. Arguably one of the best Pokemon cries. I'm still tempted in the back of my head to add the French dub anime version of Starmie's cry. But I don't know, I feel like that might be too far. Twitch might start watching my streams. We don't want that. No, that one at the back is not shiny. Okay, not shiny. Man, the sandwich is just... I knew this was going to happen, but the sandwich has just been bad luck. The best sandwich to find lots of shinies on is the last sandwich. Because then it feels like the sandwich goes quick. Whereas if you're not getting many shinies, it feels very slow. I don't think there's too long left on this one though. One more would be nice. 2 shinies off a sandwich. 3 is normally preferred, but I'll take 2. pink worm. See. Yeah. Oh. Oh. I don't want to lean back too far. I don't trust this chair. And I absolutely do not want to be flying backwards on this chair. Well, there is a beanbag behind me. It might not be that bad. Thank the heavens. Oh, right at the end as well. Wow. Okay. No, that button. Wow. Oh, we got the uncommon mark this time. All right, evolution time. That is the boxes. Nope. Nope. And last one for the sandwich. Nope again. All right. Which is rude. Very rude. Fingers crossed I can get at least 2 on the sandwich. I think that'll be nice to at least hit 250. This will be my last sandwich, so I am really hoping, well, for tonight, that I get something good. All right, let's get it. Can you imagine, right, if this was like in our reality, and you could just make a heap of some certain animal appear in a certain area. Imagine how crazy it would be. Like to have all of these like giant worms just wriggling around in this giant cave. It would be most people's nope scenario. Whoa. No, that's not shiny down there. Nothing. I miss shiny hunting a Legends Arceus, to be honest. Always a vibe hunting there. What's that guy doing with his little butt plug tail? Excuse me? No! Bad. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Whee! Come on, I want 2 shinies. I want 2 shinies off the sandwich. I was too spoiled on that first sandwich. Way too spoiled. I'm waiting for the Fortune Friday stream where I just go crazy. Like 5 or 6 shinies a sandwich. And it'll be the very last one I evolve, will be the 3 segment. But I'll be happy. Boom. There's absolutely no way I'm going to be happy if this ends with as a dud sandwich. No. It's not allowed. Oh, good. Funny. Thank the heavens. May I please get one more, sir? Just one. Nice 250. Streamer used Yawn, it was super effective. A streamer has been growing very drowsy throughout the week consistently. I will sleep like a baby tonight, I tell you. Damn, it's 1:45. Oh. Yeah, this will be my last sandwich anyways. I was just going to run the 3 sandwiches. I've just been very lucky to get as many shinies as I have so far. One more. Ugh. I'm very entertaining to watch. I mean, thanks. I know I definitely have my moments. Say some crazy shit. Yeah, when I land on a Dunsparce. Oh, it's pain. But if I can get one more before the sandwich runs out. I'm not sure how long I've been running it for. I imagine maybe there's like 5 minutes left on it. I have to resist the urge to look at the clock. Like the countdown one, the timer. Because if I check it and there's way less time than what I thought will have passed, then it'll make everything just drag. And when I'm a sleepy boy, absolutely not. Whoa. Oh, that's what I need to do tomorrow. I kept trying to do a mega raid today, but no one wanted to join them, and I'm like, this is the worst time to get a weird random Lucario research. Where I have to complete a mega raid, because no one wants to do a mega raid. Everyone wants Grimmsnarl and Darkrai. I'm like, oh. The only one I could find was Heracross, and I didn't know if you could solo Heracross or not, so I didn't want to do it by myself. I think Beedrill you can, but hey, what's up, Theodore? That's just rude. It's the level of disrespect that I'm feeling from that to Dunsparce. I hope Osiris has come with a video today with a good strat to solo the Hydreigon, because I want to get that done and dusted tonight, so I don't have to think about it again. Because if I don't do it tonight, I'm going to end up forgetting, and then it's going to expire, and I'm going to be like, please come back. I have all of the mightiest mark Pokemon so far, so I feel like I need to get this one. Honestly, maybe if this week's Hydreigon, maybe we'll get lucky and next week there'll be an outbreak event. I mean, if there is, we'll do that. Oh, that is 2 of them. I was like, what's going on with this guy? There's so many spawns that they just start spawning inside each other. They're like the Florges. No shiny 3 segment today so far. I have found 9 shinies today though, and I haven't evolved the last one. But once the sandwich ends, I will check it. And hopefully another one that I'm going to find in the next few seconds. Now, a yawn got me a shiny before. Can a yawn get me another one? I don't think so. No! Actually, it'd be really cool if they had like a special sort of music while the sandwich was running, even if it maybe just made the game's background music a little bit more upbeat or something. And then as it faded out, like when the time runs out, back to the regular music, you'd have some sort of an audio cue. Because obviously for encounter sandwiches like this, you're just going to know because everything else is going to start spawning. But like sandwiches that don't have encounter stuff, it'd be good to have some sort of thing that, excuse me, that makes it a bit more obvious. My sparkles, where are they gone? I just know one of these times I'm going to turn around, there's going to be like Garganacl and what is it, Glimmet? No, Glimora. Evolved form. No. That's just disrespectful. I don't care how big you think your hitbox is, I was not near you. Stop that. That Dunsparce over there is shook. He's like, duh. Clutch shiny. This thing must be so close to finishing. Surely soon. Might get lucky like the last sandwich, you clutch one right as the timer runs out. Oh god. Oh, I thought I was too close to that. Hey, 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 hey. Cut that out. Okay, bye. I think it was upset because it wasn't shiny. It's like, I'll despawn for you. Give you another chance. Oh. Hey, let me back up here. Nothing. Audacity. How rude. No. 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 It's fine. It's fine. We still got one on this sandwich. Let me leave. Let me leave. Sadly, we won't be finishing on 10 shinies, but let's see what the last one gives us. Boom. Three. Oh, it's another 2. Well then. Unfortunately, not wrapping up with 10 shinies. And it's weird to think that 6 of the 9 were on the first sandwich. But I'm going to wrap up the stream here. I'm going to chill for the rest of the night because I am tired. But I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. Not 100% sure yet. It won't be at an ungodly hour like this. But at some point over the weekend, I will go live and I will stream the Diancie event. And we'll probably do some shiny hunting in ZA as well. But yeah. Thank you again, everyone. I appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye. Say bye, Floette. Bye.